Yeah, I have been competing a lot this year already, but I think, I love to compete and I love to, get out and perform in front of the crowd. And I think for me, I always want to jump as high as I can. I don't want to compromise any height, but at the same time, for us, it's all around where I am in my training and where my jumping kind of fits in with that. So, it's getting better and better, and I'm sure tomorrow will be a continuation of that, and looking forward to seeing how I go. Yeah, it's a bit of a balance of physical attributes and then also technical attributes and mental attributes. So, it's all about what's appropriate to kind of line all those things up. And, for the physical attributes especially, we try and be as fast as possible, but also be able to control that through our curve and our takeoffs. So, there's a lot of different moving parts. And I think on any given day, I've got a few of them available. At the moment, I'm quite strong, and I feel like I've done some really good training, but my technique hasn't really kind of clicked on yet. But that's kind of the game is making sure all those things really line up once the big championship comes.
I love that the structure of the season is kind of getting redesigned for this year, that the championship will be the grand finale of the season. So for us, with not having an indoor, we love to come up with a good plan. So we kind of have two parts to the season. One where we prepped early, and it's really about finding a groove, competing, normalizing the best of the world. And then part two is really tailoring your craft so that when you go into the ring, you can execute at the highest ability. You're really only thinking about yourself. So for 2025, our North Star is World Championships. It's one of those things that I want to know I really gave my all and go into it feeling as confident and ready as possible. Anything can happen on that stage. But I really love this part of the season. It's kind of where you build that foundation that ends up really being able to help you be your best later, of competing and being able to go to such amazing, beautiful cities. Rome is probably the Diamond League that I've hoped to be at for my entire professional career. So to finally be here is really special. Yeah, it will be a very strong fight, but I love that. I think it's I'm proud that I've gotten to a point where I see the start list and it motivates me. It makes me want to be at my best along with them, but I know that my competitors are very strong. Everyone wants to win every single meeting. That's just how it is at this point, but I feel proud and excited about where I'm at and plan to give it my best.
Both is too much for me. One race is enough, but I'm happy to come back here and run 100 meters because it's a lot of time is passed, and I would like to run more than 100 meters this year. The last years I was focused on 200 meters, and this year I want to come back to run under 10 seconds, and I think tomorrow will be the great race to come back to run 100 meters, so I'm very happy to be here. And also because last time I ran in this stadium, I win a gold medal in European Championship, and I'm happy to come back here.
Just want to have fun, because Rome is a big opportunity for us to make people happy, our fans. So I always enjoy Rome, especially at European last year. So I want to feel the same sensation that I felt last year. Yeah, no, the biggest mistake that people can make now is compare myself now than last year in May, because last year in May we were in such a great shape because of European in June. Now we're working very hard in terms of Tokyo, which is in September. So I'm getting better day by day, but still not ready for 23, but hopefully for 22 I think I'm ready now.
Good morning, everyone. It's always a pleasure to see your faces after a long time. So I'm very happy to be here and honored to participate again at the Golden Gala. I don't know if my 6 or 7 times I compete in this competition, and of course it's one of my favorite. Or the circuit, the fun, the crowd here is amazing, and giving the support to the Italian track and field is one of my biggest goal in what I'm doing, so it's a big pleasure to be here, even if my road to started in a different way this year, as everyone knows, and probably as we will say later. But it was very important to me to be present, try to take the energy from the crowd, try to give it back something, and very happy to be here. Honestly, I try to give it back everything that I learned over these years. I hate this kind of behavior where you have to take it all for yourself. I hate this kind of behavior that we call nonnismo in Italy, the way the old athletes doesn't want to share with the young ones and want to take them down. I like to take from them. I like to see these young athletes growing. I like to see the result of them and take energy from them. So what I have done since the beginning with my group, high jump group, especially with Sotti, Stefano, because of course he's the oldest of the young, and with him I try to share all my knowledge, everything I have learned over these years. And I'm trying to do the same also with the youngest. And I hope they can confirm my behavior, always being very, very open with them and trying to help where I can. So in the other end, as I told, they are really big push to me since long time. I remember first image came in my mind is when Larissa, a long time ago, jumps in this indoor competition. It was probably 2018 or something like that. In a long jump, she did in the Italian championship, she did a crazy result, and the day after it was my competition. I remember she pushed me a lot, like they push me always. So I have to thank them to give me the fire to keep going.
Good morning to everyone. I think, I worked so much this year, and for me I think it's so much consistent and not so only talent, because the talent is nothing if you not do working and very well. And I think the work we do this year with my mother, my coach too, I think we go in the right road, and we go to work well for the future now and to stay focused for the season. Well, the Diamond League, I think, is one of these, because I do my first Diamond League after the Under-20 Championships. I remember one in Zurich and in Lausanne. And really, I keep so much experience of that, because I do failure, but this failure, he helped me to growing up well for stay focused and prepared now for the important championship like Paris, the Olympic Games. Is me helping me too much for doing very well in the Paris, and I think it is.
Good morning to everyone. It's a complicated question, because I think it's not easy to prepare exam and also to be a professional athlete. Of course, there some season where you have to focus more on athletics, training, physio, and races. So now I have to balance two exams and this race, and then I go to a training camp. So probably I will be more focused in the next season. Yes, it's a pleasure for me to be an image about sustainability, also because I study a lot, and probably my thesis focus on this theme. And I think we have to focus on what is important for us, and when we are focused on small things, we can do better. So probably we have to interest in very small things, and then we have a very big result.
For me, I just want to say, I just want to run good tomorrow. That's the only target, yeah.
Okay.
For now, I don't have any opportunity to visit anywhere, but I just have to enjoy fun in track, to meet the fans who come to cheer us. So eventually we will enjoy and have fun with them at the track.
I think for me college was like a high-level competition to now, because growing up in Jamaica, we have one of the hardest championship, the boys and girls championship. So I think that kind of molded me going into college. And then into college, I kind of took the same energy and kind of reignite that flame of competing against different age group, because college, it don't matter what age you are, you get to compete with everyone, whether they're a senior or a freshman. So I think that was something that I had to put on the big boys pants to kind of compete with them, and it was actually great. So high school to college was kind of like that transition, and then from college to being professional, that's kind of like the same mindset, because you can't change stuff if it's working. You just kind of, try to better it. So I think it's a good thing that Jamaica is showcasing other talents, but, the likes of sprints, everyone kind of gravitates a little bit more to sprints. And then now the marks that we put out here on the field events is getting more excited, as you can see. Like, field events is getting more excited, so I think Jamaica is heading in the right direction in the sense of, from a marketing perspective, we put ourselves on the market to showcase that we're not just a sprint country, but also we're dominated in the field events also.